What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video. I am going to be trying something that I've been so curious about, and I'm sure you guys have all seen it online on Instagram, and it's that olive oil cake. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard about an olive oil cake before until I started seeing it online, and it made me very curious. It looks so delicious. I'm like, I need to find out what's in this olive oil cake besides olive oil. So I did some research and I looked up several recipes on YouTube, and there's pretty much different variety of ways that you can do it. I found one that really stood out to me because in particular is using an ingredient that is used in pan de muerto. So for all my Hispanic people, you all know what pan de muerto is, and it's so delicious. It does have a distinct flavor, and the ingredient that it uses is blossom water, also known as orange blossom water. I actually found this ingredient on Amazon. I hear that Whole Foods also carries it, but I didn't have it in my local Whole Foods, so I ordered it on Amazon, and it smells amazing. A tiny little bit goes a long way. So I'm going to show you guys how I made this cake, and I'm going to link the recipe that I'm using down on the bottom bar if you're interested. And then we're going to taste it and really see if it's as good as it looks on Instagram. All right, so let's get started. Okay, for the ingredients, you're going to need all-purpose flour, sugar, buttermilk. Make sure that you try to find buttermilk if you can. It's the best thing to use for this recipe. The orange blossom water that I found on Amazon. I'll link this down below. Some salt, baking soda, baking powder, powdered sugar, 1 lemon, 1 egg, and of course we can't forget the olive oil. Now you really do want to buy a good quality olive oil. I did some research online and this is the one I could find. I found it at my local Kroger and it was pretty good. And then we're going to whisk all the wet ingredients to make sure they're fully combined. And now I'm going to sift some flour. Sifting the flour is just really going to help to ensure that you're not getting any bumps. We're not going to use a mixer on this recipe at all. You really just need a whisk, and it combines very, very easily. Now I'm going to cut out a piece of parchment paper, and I'm just drawing a stencil around. This is a 3 by 8 inch pan, and I'm just going to cut this out. We're going to put this at the bottom of the pan. Now I'm going to spray a little olive oil spray on the sides of the pan. Alright, so I've added my batter into the pan, and I've had the oven preheat for 350 degrees, and we're going to place that in the center rack, and it's going to bake for 33 minutes, but you want to check it with a toothpick to make sure that it's fully cooked. You can see there that I poked it with a toothpick. It's already been cooling down for a few minutes, And I'm just going to run a knife through the sides to make sure that the cake comes out easily, and it really does. So I'm just flipping this over, and then we're going to remove the parchment paper. All right, now I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar, and I'm just liberally adding it all over the cake. This is the style that I've seen it done online, but again, there's so many different ways that you can add toppings to it. I just really wanted to mimic the one that I saw on Instagram. And voila, there it is. We're all done. You can definitely top it with different berries or some rosemary. I've seen it online where it has a little rosemary just for presentation. And we're about to cut a slice and try this cake out. It looks so fluffy and moist, and it does not look oily at all. All right, it's time to try this cake. Let's see. It smells so delicious when it was baking. Wow, that's so good. So good. You definitely taste the lemon zest. Very subtle though. You taste the blossom water. And definitely a little bit of the olive oil. You taste a little bit. It's super subtle. It's just the perfect combination. Super airy and light and fluffy. Super moist. If you don't like that word, that's the best way I can describe it. And then the powdered sugar on top gives it that extra sweetness. So good. Now I know why everybody was raving about this cake. It's delicious. I highly recommend it. Super simple, so good. I hope you guys try this recipe out. Let me know in the bottom bar what your thoughts are. If you tried anything different, again, there's so many different varieties of this recipe, so let me know in the comments down below how you like it. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.